started slowly. Please mute your mics, friends. We'll start our session. Please mute your mics. We'll start our session. Thank you. We'll start from the basics and we'll go for questions, clarifications after some time, after 10 minutes, 10 to 15 minutes. Let's understand slowly what is database and what we do as a DBA. This is Sai Fanindra from SQL School. And I assure you complete practice orientation from scratch, right from the basics carefully. And I need your support. On-time practice required throughout our classes from scratch, right from the basics, right from tomorrow's class. Let's understand what we do as a DBA from next 10 classes down the line. Initial 10 classes would be for database basics, concepts, and more importantly for RCA, root cause analysis. As a DBA, we need to have the architectural understanding technically with examples. It's a very important thing. So we need to learn a series of concepts, the ingredients, then get the actual main course out of it, the SQL architecture part. Initial 10 classes. Next 10 classes would be about basic SQL DBA activities. That includes query tuning, backups, jobs, security, etc. It's all about entry level to SME level, subject matter expert level administration activities, next 10 classes. From my end, every class means into 2 from your end. I mean, the same class you have to practice and also do the assignments as well. Then 10 more classes exclusively for advanced DBA activity, SME, subject matter expert, and level 2 DBAs and level 3 activities, advanced DBA. That includes common issues, solutions, common error numbers. There are 20 plus common error numbers we need to learn here. 20 plus common errors and solutions. Updates, upgrades, rollbacks, rebuilds, etc. And HADR, high availability and disaster recovery solutions we need to learn. This initial 30 items, 30 chapters, 6 weeks course. Each week 5 classes and 5 into 6, 30 classes, 1.5 months. 6 weeks should be fine for starters, fresher, resume, entry level DBAs. But experienced DBAs, I strongly recommend you to opt for even Azure also. Of course, nowadays few recruiters even look for Azure as well. For starters, starter profile, still good to have Azure for everyone, but mandatory for experienced participants. So Azure DBA activities, that includes migrations, database engine tuning advisor, and something called detailed tuning activities, auditing, security, etc. We'll do them. Next, it is in this Azure DBA activities we need to perform even the concepts pertaining to Azure cloud security, cloud backups, cloud virtual machines, recovery, clusters, and always on concepts. This dark box is for extra 1 month. So plan for 1.5 month, 6 weeks, right? 1.5 month initial plan A. Additionally, B item, the add-on for extra 1 month. So plan for about 2.5 months. You have options to do in parallel with multiple schedules, but you may do it once we step into the blue box. Let's start with yellow box first. The moment we step into the basic DBA activities, at that time in parallel, if you wanted, you can do the Azure DBA part in some other schedule if you are okay with it, depending on your time frame, practice, and other activities. More importantly, the comfort on the technology. Now, what exactly we do as a DBA? Let's make it in short and sweet, simple. Let's assume a car. A car has different spare parts. Our database also has different spare parts. You and me, we are DBAs, we need to manage. Car designers at the design plant will take care of the designing, assembling, etc., and then testing. Then comes service, maintenance, and repairs. Same way, a database here also will be involved in developer and design programming activities. Then comes maintenance, repair, security, health check, and upgrade activities. It's all about the repair, service, and denting work we need to do here. Next, to make it more clear and straight, let's understand more about what we do as a DBA. Yes, here it is. As a database administrator, we are going to start from database concepts. We'll start from database concepts. Basic activities to start with. Tomorrow, first 15-20 minutes. Then about 30 to 40 minutes we'll do installations tomorrow and testing installations. By day after tomorrow, we are going to stepping into basics of SQL database. We'll hit a half century for about 2 to 3 days. Then step into something called schemas, temporary tables, import, export activities, constraints, keys, etc. Then we shall be proceeding for database objects, something called metadata. From here comes auditing, monitoring skill set. Very important for database administrators. Then comes triggers and detailed architecture concepts. We have server, database, index, and agent architectures. 4 architectures are available to learn here. With all that backdrop, we'll start with backups, restores. It's all about Xerox copy of database backups. Then restore activities we'll do, like we say recovery concepts, jobs, maintenance plans, security management, migrations, tuning activities, something called health check, meaning checking whether the database is live or not, checking whether database is really functioning correct or not, checking whether database is responding to queries or not, checking if there are any errors. We database administrators, we are the database doctors. Entry level DBAs will do the nursing activities, and SME, subject experts and subject matter experts and senior DBAs need to do the actual surgeon or the other specialty work we need to do as a DBA. Literally, we need to operate the database if needed. It's all about issue solutions, alerts, and we have various common errors and solutions. There are some documented errors and solutions that we can do it right away, straight from the scratch, as is you can follow. But sometimes as a DBA, we may need to work from the core. We say RCA, root cause analysis of new issues and solutions. There, our course really shows its actual value. I repeat again, I still remember when I was working for Microsoft, a project called BGIT project, Business Group IT, an internal project in Microsoft between 2005 to 2008. BGIT is an internal project. Now it is called BGCOE, Business Group Center of Excellence, still live project in Microsoft called MSIT, Microsoft IT, part of Microsoft IT vertical. And I actually joined as level 1 DBA, truly speaking, okay, level 1. Then I went into L1 SME, then into L2. Then after that, I resigned anyway. That's different story. And we used to see L3 people, level 3 people, in database administration at different levels actually. In L3, we always see like they are trying to, it's like investigating the new issues, coming with the new solutions, again, trial and error, working very closely with few specific selected customers. asking them for the feedback of every activity or every command they do. So the documented issues and solutions, level 1, level 2 DBS will do in general. Level 3 is more into investigation. We say problem management. As we keep gaining experience in our resume, we need to be more inclined towards that kind of problem management skill set. Now I came to know from our previous participants, recently completed previous participants, that even the L3 work is now being done by L2 now, because L3 is more into ETL administration activities, data warehouse, not only database. So the concepts we learn in our classes play a vital role, mainly to understand the root of the concepts, root of the technology very easily. So need your support, on-time practice required throughout the course. We have concepts pertaining to something called rebuilds, repairs, updates, migration, service pack activities, backdoor entry to the server, backdoor entry. We have something called secured entry. And we have something called high availability, disaster recovery, to ensure database is available 24/7. Various type of replications, log shipping, mirroring, and we have something called clusters, Azure concepts, cloud migrations. In cloud migrations, we'll be taking something called virtual machines, VMs. Infrastructure elements, always on, Windows clusters, multi-database replications, part of our classes. So those things I will take care anyway. Those things I will take care. But on-time practice, please, I want you to take care. That's very, very important for us. Next. What else? Here is our notes, just like this. We'll start from the very, very basics tomorrow, right from what is database. First half. Second half, we'll do installation. After installation, then we go for troubleshooting activities of installations. SQL basics will understand for few concepts. Then comes architecture, backups, restores, and something called recovery models, jobs, and maintenance plans. Every concept you have FAQs and answers, interview questions and answers, security concepts. And we have something called migrations, orphan users, do's and don'ts, and detailed architecture in an easier way. Detailed tuning concepts for 1 week, performance tuning for 1 week, HADR concepts for 1 week we have. And we have Azure migrations, Azure cloud concepts, virtual machines, and always on activities, including DP 300 certification exam, part of our classes will do. So whatever is required, we will be doing it carefully, step by step. I trust you, you will do on-time practice. And the prerequisites, literally speaking, nothing. No specific prerequisite for our SQL DBA course. Razor will start from the scratch. So you can do the core DBA only if you are looking for starter program, starter profile. If you are into experienced, then I strongly recommend you request you go for SQL DBA plan B, core DBA plus Azure DBA, so that we can have more value in our resume and for more chances of faster scrutiny for our resume. If in case you are looking for more experienced, then definitely yes, you can do the plan C, that is ETL Admin, SQL DBA, Azure DBA, and ETL Admin. Now plan B is actually for 10 weeks now. We have new things in Azure, including AI, part of our classes. Artificial intelligence in Azure, part of our DBA classes. AI keywords should be in our resume practically with examples, part of our classes. Either you go for live or self-paced videos or in-house classroom training, same curriculum. Further questions, if any, I shall provide you the complete detailed course curriculum to you today. Any further questions, please do let me know now after the class. Technical questions, non-technical questions anyway, our team shall call you after the session today. Please have a word with them regarding all non-technical questions. Do not miss any class, please. Video for every session to be provided, valid for 2 weeks from the session date. But I want you to use the video as a secondary reference only. Primary reference would be our detailed printable notes. Make sure you receive the notes in advance anyway. Make sure you take a print copy of the notes every day. Small straightforward notes, just like what is what we do, step by step practice, like how to's. It's all about how to's. You take the print copy, get it ready before the class. Next, sorry, here it is. Next, with this information, any further questions, clarifications, please let me know. Glad to assist you. And once again, my request, on time practice required throughout the course, because it is bit lengthy, it's bit lengthy. So we need to learn a lot from scratch. We'll start from basics and end up with Azure and project work. So here is a complete single screen for the entire course, right from installations to DP300 examination guidance. Any further questions, let me know, please. I shall wait. In the meantime, I shall provide you one email now with the complete course curriculum, the detailed day-wise plan. I'm sending it now. Any questions, let me know, please. Over to you. Please tell me. I'll wait. Mic with you all. Please let me know.